Welcome, everyone. We're back. We've just finished watching episode 9 of season 49 of Survivor. And you recovered from last week with MC? It wasn't too traumatizing seeing her go out again in the recap?
Can I be completely honest? All today, I was sort of like, oh, I've got to do Survivor tonight because I had with MC out, I was sort of like feeling really down. But then when the episode started, I was like, oh no, I'm back in.
What did you think when you saw her at Tribal on the jury?
I thought she looks amazing as always.
Yeah, what do you expect?
Yeah.
I must admit, I've kind of stopped writing notes as we go, and I've just been, chatting to you instead. So I don't have as good a sequence of the way things happened.
Oh,
but I certainly remember that at the start, Rizzo was riding high.
Oh, was he ever? Yeah. And I remember I messaged you just with an Rizzo.
So what did you mean by that? Because I didn't sort of press into that.
Because he was being cocky, basically.
He's about to go down hard.
Yeah, basically that's what I was like. Oh, you shouldn't do that. The editors love when you do this.
All right. So thinking back on that, in the end, we saw Alex get voted out. So thinking back on the segments we saw from Alex tonight, did they signal it to us or not?
Yes, they did. So it was basically when Alex basically ruined everything for himself early on when Sage had gone to him and said, okay, we're thinking of doing this. And he just basically goes straight to Rizzo and friends and says, yeah, they're going to do this. It's just like, you've just written your own, whatever, what is it? Written your name on your own bullet there. Yeah, let's call it that. Because it's like.
I don't think that's it, but that works.
Yeah. It's like the red team. Sorry. So Rizzo's faction already want to get rid of him now, and all he has to do is just go tell the other two, and they will as well because they'll be like, "Well, we can't trust him. Yeah. He's unreliable."
I think they're just kind of happy to get any number down, really. That core three, but yeah, I mean, he was as good a target as any.
But the whole time,
and Rizzo did a fair bit of work on sort of demonizing him as well, or letting people know that, or highlighting the fact
how wishy-washy
he was playing
both
sides.
Yeah. But the whole time as the vote was going on, I know we're like skipping so much and like skipping to the end, but I just want to discuss it while I still remember. The whole time I was thinking to myself, I know why they're doing it, but also. They're killing their last chance to do anything about Savannah and Rizzo.
Right. Yep.
But then I was also thinking, if they're going to split the votes, they won't be able to do it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't worked through the math of how it was going to work. It sort of depended on how many of their things that they used, right? Well, let's try and work it out now. Okay, so assuming Soph didn't do anything.
Yep.
So there were what did we have left? We had 9.
Yep.
So there were 6 left. Yeah, without pulling another vote, without using an extra vote, there were still 3-3. Yeah, v3. Yeah, it was going to be tough, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it would have been tough, but they should have just gone all in on Rizzo. Again, he's just like somehow dodging fate. I'm starting to get annoyed by how cocky he is. It's that whole tall poppy syndrome that Australia has. It's just like
it's easy to say go all in, but if you think he's very likely to play it, and you don't have the numbers to beat their or at least draw their 3, I guess they could have drawn it. If it had drawn at 3-3, the 3. Rizzo.
Yeah, they could still have gotten, I don't know, whoever Soph out.
Yeah, they could have still got it on the revote, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think so.
But yeah, they've just made their life
it's
a whole
incredible
lot harder.
now. Once again, he's got through without playing it. She didn't have to play an extra vote that no one knows about, Savannah, and Sophie still has the steal.
That no one knows about. Still, oh God, I hope she plays it. I really hope she plays it before she gets voted off the island. Hopefully today, since her name came up, she'll be like, oh, I need to play this thing.
And she's the last surviving member of the original Blue Tribe.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was
Finally
thinking.
happened.
I was thinking, wow, those last two of the Keller tribe, gee, they're doing well.
He never really settled in, though, did
No.
he? Like, once he got across, or not that we saw anyway, he didn't seem to have a good buddy.
No, he didn't, because he was just trying too hard to play both sides.
He took it pretty well, though. He had a bit of a laugh about it.
Yeah.
We had a lot of laughing from Stephen.
Oh,
who
God, this was
I just
so
realised
good.
now, looking at the chart, that I keep misspelling his name. Stephen with a V.
You confused me. I thought it was with a V, but then you kept doing PH, and I'm like, oh, have I got this wrong? And I started doing PH as well. But yeah,
we got a lot of laughs from him.
Yeah, well, I like that.
Facts.
Well, the space facts are really good. But I liked when he, at the end, where he's like, okay, so I can do either a space fact or a kangaroo fact. And Jeff goes,
like,
I'll go a kangaroo.
Well, I was going to say space, but sure.
A kangaroo. He says, well, I don't have a kangaroo fact. He's very funny. And I'd be disappointed. I think people sort of like him. Don't you
I think so too. I have a hard time seeing him winning, to be honest. Yeah. But I mean, he ended up on the right side of the votes here.
And no one was saying his name.
He didn't. Sorry, no, he didn't.
Oh, because he was
wrong.
immune. That's right. That's why no one was saying his name.
Yeah. So Stephen voted for Sophie, it's listed as here, and Christine. But Christina I thought she voted for Soph. I'm questioning myself now. Maybe it was Sophie. Anyway, if I click that, will it tell me?
I don't know where you're seeing
Yeah,
this,
never
but
mind.
okay.
on the voting history tab.
Oh, okay, yeah. That seems too complicated for me.
Oh, okay. Even though it's Soph, they've listed her as an I, just not an IE. Yeah, so
okay.
I'm pretty sure she voted for Blue Soph.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, even though I really liked Stephen's jokes, he keeps voting wrong.
But no one knows that he's the one who's voting wrong.
I think they might.
Okay. Well, did we want to go back to the beginning of the episode where there was that really awkward coming back to camp of the remaining 4?
Yellow Sophie did not like that.
No. Everyone was very surprised that she was still there and very disappointed that MC was not. And they didn't hide it.
Pretty surprised. Katrina was shook.
Yeah. And Stephen was like, oh, well, there goes my number 1.
I'm just looking back at the chat, and you've said, has Alex just put a huge target on his back by fence sitting? Called it.
Yep. Yeah, and I think I said shortly after that, they can use that as ammunition against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. He wrote it on
this
death warrant. This
is probably one of the rare episodes. Pardon?
Death warrant. His warrant? His own warrant?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm trying to find the right one. I can't figure out what it was.
I think you're right.
Okay. Sorry.
This is one of the rare ones where you said it, and where I didn't end up just going, well, actually, Ben, you might find that this is also in play, or, usually what happens is da-da-da. In the end, I sort of went, well, I prevaricated for quite a while, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what, I think you're right.
Yeah, you did flip-flop a fair bit towards the end there.
You're kind of forcing me to choose, because when I was watch by myself, yeah, I try and predict it, but if I don't come up with anything, it doesn't matter. I just watch it.
It's more fun when we try and guess, But yeah, there's been so many episodes this season where it's like, oh, they're going to do something. Are they going to do something interesting? No, they're not.
Not really. The most interesting thing is just how sort of ballsy that Rizzo has been with his idol. As it's turned out, he has had good reason too. Like, they've been pretty strong votes So as much as I know I said it's almost reckless not to play it at this point. It seems he knew what he was doing.
I've got a question for you. So there was one point when Soph told Rizzo and Savannah that Sage and Juwan are totally not with them. Do you remember that? But for some reason, Sage and Juwan, I think that's what I said. Yeah, Sage and Juwan are still voting with them. And I'm just like, how is this helping them?
I'm not sure either.
Because
what are they trying to do?
Yeah, I don't get what their end game is. It's just like you're like trying not to put a target on your back, but they already know.
Maybe they're just waiting for a moment when basically Savannah doesn't win it. You know, they kind of know they want one of the two out, but while she's winning and he's got an idol, they feel like they can't take a shot. Whereas true. If one of them doesn't win it, they can kind of take a 50-50.
Yeah, and then let's talk about the fact that the immunity challenge again is like a stamina / strength.
Yeah, that's not unusual though.
It's just like, well, that just usually means that the same person is just going to keep winning. Or is that?
I mean, it was a different kind of strength this time, but no, not really. They'll usually have concentration ones or balance ones thrown in, or they'll have a long sort of obstacle course one with a puzzle at the end. But yeah, not as much as during the team stuff.
Okay.
But again, we're jumping ahead because there was a reward challenge as well.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, so the reward challenge is that one with that giant cube and the hoops at the end, right?
Kind of more of the same, really.
Yeah, and
there's so many of these obstacle course ones that are all the same.
There was no puzzle at the end of this one. There was just
no.
There was
unusually.
So it looked like
Juwan
Yellow was going to get
really
it,
wanting to win.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Well, let's talk about Juwan.
And Juwan was on Yellow, and they'd pumped up how he just really wanted to win.
He's not thinking about the food this time. He was totally
food.
Thinking about the food. But yeah, Blue ended up winning, and Soph had thrown her hat in with the Yellow, so she didn't get the reward either. I'm sure she had major regrets.
More food to go around.
Yep. But then Christina, who was on the Blue, said, "Hey, I want to swap with Juwan because he's not actually eaten." And I just
and quite genuinely, I think like sometimes people do that as a gameplay, but I actually believe her. I think she did actually. Just
I do too, but
being kind.
I think there were multiple
But that doesn't
times,
mean it doesn't have consequences.
Yeah, there were multiple times this episode where I was just like, oh my God, do we have to listen to this? This is so dumb. Like when somebody would like Juwan gave us a whole sob story thing, and I was like, oh my God, Juwan, please get voted off.
It must have gone for 10, 15 seconds.
I know. But this isn't the first time with him. And it's just like, okay, we get it. Enough, okay?
You've heard enough of him now, you reckon?
Yeah. Please, no more sob stories.
He is pretty good for the camera.
Who else? Someone else did it as well. Oh, that's right. Savannah did
a little bit more Savannah.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, we already know. Okay, Savannah.
And she told her secret.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's a host. Like the way that people have told others before, actually I'm a lawyer, meaning I might speak really well at Tribal. Or what's another one that people really hate coming up against? Actually, lawyer's the main one. There are others, I just can't think of them right now.
Actually, so while I was ignoring everything that Savannah said then because I'm just so sick of hearing it, and you're like, why don't you have any feelings, man? And then sent me the robot emoticon. I was actually thinking to myself, sharing this piece of information is just a small piece of information like this is actually really powerful.
You're right. Exactly. It's relationship building as well. And Soph does theme, basically all in with Savannah.
Yeah. So
those two are tight.
Let's talk.
What do you think their relationship is? If we think about those two, and then the other part of that trifecta is Rizzo. Where do you think Rizzo stands among the three of them, or conversely, where does Soph sit among those three?
He is.
I don't know.
He's not standing well, I don't think. I think
You think
Soph
he's
is
the third?
Savannah ride or die, yeah. And Savannah is all in on Soph, I think.
Ooh. Interesting.
So there was one stage when Savannah was talking about her alliance with Soph and Rizzo, and she didn't mention Sophie, even though Sophie is trying so hard to get in on that alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder if Sophie realizes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she has. Oh no, she just thinks people are coming after her. I'm trying to think if she thinks she's on the bottom. Was it her who said that she was on the bottom with as well when Savannah was talking about it? Who was that? That was her, wasn't it?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So she doesn't think she's on top. We also got another moment where once again someone, and this time it's Christina, says that Savannah gives off sort of mean girl vibes. I don't know how much of that is Sage spreading that thought, or if people are just independently coming to that phrase.
She does have the crazy eyes when she gets really intense, and it's just like, oh yeah, you're freaking me out a little bit. Can you just back away?
And in our next week, next time on Survivor, once again, they make sure to throw in a scene where Sage looks like she's about to flip on someone. Like every single episode, we get like half a second, a second of her looking. But there was other stuff in that next time on that looked like, oh wow, like
something big's about to happen
or shocking. So yeah,
maybe Sophie's going to play her knowledge is power. That would be a big move.
Maybe.
That would be a very big move. And like I said, just
or it
internet
could be the extra vote.
We're not in the same house while we're watching this, by the way. Michael lives about 40 minutes away from me. But we're constantly messaging each other on Discord about this while we're watching it. And I said, if Sophie wants to have a chance at winning this show, she has to play her knowledge is power. And if she played it,
but you wanted her to play it on
Rizzo,
so
that he couldn't make himself immune.
I don't think she's going to do that.
She's going to have to eventually. Well, that's the other thing, because when we were discussing it before, I didn't understand. Does knowledge is power have the same limitation as the immunity idols? So, like when you get down to 5 players,
in terms of running out, yeah,
it does. Okay, so she's better get a move on.
Well, because the idol means nothing at that point. It sort of effectively is the same.
Yeah. It's because the knowledge is power is a chance for her to show, hey, I'm like really in this and really playing hard.
Really flip a vote. Yeah.
Yeah. And if she doesn't play it, she's basically, there's no way she's going to win this. At least I don't think so. I know you're an underdog person.
Pretty hard. Yeah. I think it's pretty hard for her to win anyway. But yeah, that is a way that she could do it. But at the moment, it's just Katrina, right? And Katrina's not even really a big enough target. Although there was sort of a moment where I thought Katrina might have been, in a way to try to, win some trust. I thought she might actually tell Soph that she had the idol.
So
when they were near the well, I think it was.
So who told
Because there's a few people that know she
Sage?
has it.
So who told Sage?
Oh, actually, Alex. Alex was one of the three.
Yeah, Alex told
knew,
Sage.
right?
That's right, didn't he? Someone told Sage.
There's a few people.
It was Joanne and someone else. And I think you're right. I think it was Alex. I think because they showed it at the beginning of the episode.
I think Alex was with her when she found it, and
Yes.
so was Rizzo.
No, it was Alex.
I
It was
can't remember.
Joanne.
Oh, Joanne, you're right.
And that's why he says, "Don't tell Joanne that I
So
told
it
you,"
makes
because he'll
sense
know.
that Sage knows it.
Yeah.
Joanne, Sage. Yeah, okay.
So still, that means that Soph doesn't know still that Christina has an immunity idol. So the
You
only
wouldn't
one
think so.
So the only one she does know is Rizzo. So if she's going to play it, she can only do it against Rizzo.
Yeah, and I don't think she wants to.
Yeah.
What if Joanne, who just got a feed of chicken based on Christina's kindness, lets on that Christina has the idol and then she gets knocked out
Wow.
because of it?
That'd be a jerk.
Don't move, Joanne.
I can't wait for the post-episode interview where he gets voted off for that one. Oh, sorry, or they're telling Christine, talking to Christina, and she's like, "Oh my god, I just found out that he backstabbed me."
Partway through, you said Sophie's deluded.
Yes.
What was that about?
Yeah, so this was when she was talking to someone
This is
on
when she was
Sage's
with
Alliance.
Christina.
Yes, that's right. She was with Christina,
Christina.
and Christina was basically just trying to explain to, and Soph was just like, "Oh, no, I've got a really good alliance, and I'm going to stick with them." And I'm just like, "Oh, it would just take one of them going, and your alliance is non-existent anymore."
Yeah, it's
So,
working so far though.
surprisingly, and yeah, oh god, Savannah is just killing it on the challenges. She's playing a good game. You know, as much as she annoys me, and I go through phases where I really want her at the island. Yeah, I'm just like, I can see her winning this, and I honestly think if she got to the final 3, she really deserves it.
Yeah, especially having announced herself so early in this sort of post-merge. I mean, she was just speaking normally, like she had full control of her breathing.
Yeah.
And Sophie, who was doing very well herself.
Yep.
You could just start to see the strain.
Oh, and Steven was killing it on that challenge as well. Like his thing hadn't moved. Did you see? Because I was watching where the circle was, where it was touching that little thing they were balancing on, and his hadn't moved.
I think Joanne asking about the space facts, like it just totally took his mind off it. Like he just sort of spaced out while he was giving the facts.
I'm curious if there's an edit of the show where we hear more of his space facts, because they really didn't they intercut like a few of his space facts, and I was like, I want to hear the whole thing.
They do release a hidden scene every week. I doubt that was it, but you could probably go look on the official social media.
I'll go on to the Survivor Twitter feed and say, hey, I want a clip of all of Steven's space facts.
And I think it was only really that they got to that 10-minute or 15-minute mark, whatever it was, that Jeff kind of inserted himself.
I need to do talking now. Yeah, you can stop. Okay.
I mean, he could have started again afterwards. I don't know that Steven was going to challenge Savannah for that if it had only been one immunity anyway.
No, I don't think so either.
And he kind of got it a bit easier. There was only 4 guys to 5 girls, right?
Yep.
The guys had better odds.
And some very strong female players as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Very impressed. Very impressed that he got that. Really, I mean, he did superb. And I really like him, and I would love if he won. I would really, really be so happy if he won, even though I don't think he will. But geez, it'd make me so happy.
I'm trying to think who the challenge threats kind of are that are left. Like, I mean,
when are they going to turn on Sage?
Win his own one, but yeah, they don't seem to rate her enough to go after her. And yet it's not because actually Savannah did kind of say some nice things to her, even though Sage didn't love it. We haven't really seen much of Rizzo with Sage or Soph. Yeah, I don't know. Which, yeah, do they just not rate her? Like, is she sort of not going to pick up votes at the end anyway if she got through to the end?
She's doing very well.
She might be able to tell a good enough story.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, she got rid of who was it? Who did she get rid of?
I just wonder if they underrate her. Like, even though we're kind of enjoying her, she would have to do some convincing.
Shannon.
Maybe.
I couldn't remember Shannon's
names. A lot of S names.
Yeah, no. That's interesting. That's an interesting question. Is it that they just think that she's not worth voting for? That there are bigger things that they need to be doing? Yeah, I mean, she's doing an amazing balancing act if that's the case.
Yeah,
I think she's making really good choices about who she talks to and who she tells things to as well. Which I mean that has actually been one of the biggest problems that people have had this season: telling people the wrong things or telling people they shouldn't be telling something to.
Which is what I thought Christina was doing, actually.
Oh, you thought she was
like when she went. I know you said, "Oh no, I like how Christina's doing this," but Christina went to Soph and said, "Who was it?" She said one of.
She said they're going to go for Rizzo, and then they're going to split the vote and put the rest of it on Savannah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird season in that we haven't really seen splitting of the vote matter. It's kind of been straight up and down with the votes mostly.
I actually think it. Now that you mention it, it is interesting that she would say Savannah, because surely everyone knows that Soph is like in 100% with Savannah. Surely everyone knows. I mean, it's really obvious.
Well, they think she's still kind of swinging both ways, like Alex kind of was, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Well, maybe when Christina gets voted off, which I'm sure won't be too far away, we'll find out. Was there anything about the challenges that you thought was super interesting, or?
Well, the first one, not really. It was mostly about the chicken. They enjoyed the chicken, and then Joanne sort of talked a lot about blood or something like that. He was going to go after
and there was
all
sauce on the chicken,
sharks or something.
Yeah, and that was one of those. Oh, shut up, Joanne, please. You've not engineered anything in this whole show, okay? You're acting like you're some huge mastermind again, and you are the furthest thing from a mastermind. You're a bit of a sheep.
He's quite good at going a reasonable way through a challenge or a reasonable way, with the right group or whatever, but not really ever pulling anything off or not ever clinching.
He's really great
something.
at not succeeding.
I really respect his sort of get up and go to want to say, no, well, not the bit where he said, oh, you're doing it wrong, but the bit where he stepped up at the end of the challenge. Like, I was waiting for him to, for a better... want of a better phrase, kiss the ring before he threw it. But there's been several times that he's kind of almost wanted to take the winning shot and just not managed it.
But he still tried again this time, and yet again he didn't manage it. He was overconfident after
I definitely
getting
respect him trying, but yeah, he's not really clinching anything.
No. Can we talk about Alex's zip?
I guess I'll just.
the first shot of Alex.
I hadn't noticed it when you said it, but yes, it was.
He has a fairly
prominent
pimple on his nose, and all I could think about every time I saw him was that fucker needs to be popped.
Yes, the nice person out was Alex's zit, and Alex followed soon afterwards. That's unfortunate that, it happens on the night he gets voted out. I'm sure when we get to finale, you'll be watching closely because, it's only like a week afterwards. Just see whether or not he's managed to deal with that after getting a good shower and hopefully being able to have a proper cleanse.
Yep. But
or will it still show? Maybe he can sort of borrow some makeup off someone before they go to the final tribal.
So Nate and MC are looking real good. Happy to see them.
Always good when people look good on the jury. I also just want to say that Rizzo is still. I know he's playing cocky and he could come unstuck, but he just sounds like someone who's playing hard and who could, even if it doesn't happen this season, he just sounds like someone who could, if he played 3 times, one of them he'd go real well.
There were a few times
about the right things.
There were a few times where I thought, oh, he's being really cocky, and then he'd say something else, and I'd be like, oh, that's a pretty good read on the situation. So
yeah. And I've kind of learned since the last time we did one of these that it's apparently pretty well known, among the sort of Survivor community that they know who the 2 people going to 50 are. But just on RHAP, which is mostly what I listen to, they're just avoiding saying it. And I haven't sort of accidentally stumbled across who the 2 people are. But I mean, he's got to be right up there as
he's definitely playing hard.
50. Yeah.
I don't understand why Rob from Rob Has a Podcast has not reached out to either of us yet, but maybe he'll realize his mistake soon.
Sure.
Man, I think he'll probably reach out to you, Michael, because you actually know about Survivor, whereas I'm just like, I don't like this person.
Maybe you should go back and watch his season, Ben. No, actually, you probably wouldn't. It's too old.
No way.
The resolution's too crap, and the game hasn't evolved enough at that point. He was on like 5. I think.
My God, no way! That would have been a 4-3
7, I think it was. Yeah.
But yeah, that was basically it.
That's probably about all.
I don't think there was really anything else. Most of the episode was just people trying to form a vote and everything. The challenges weren't really that exciting.
No, not really. It seemed like maybe there was going to be some movement among the who was with who, but it didn't really eventuate. Oh, that was another thing in the kind of recap. What was Rizzo crying and saying sorry about?
Yeah,
he said he had a tear in his eye, and he said sorry to someone.
It might have just been some sand in his eye. I don't know. I hope he hadn't told some sob story. We've already heard his.
That was enough. We had a lot of Steven stuff. One of them was about Alex. At the end he said, "Oh well, I kill 2 chickens, even though I'm at home. I'm a softie." But we also had, in another Steven moment, we had the 2 remaining chickens kind of side eyeing him.
Oh yeah,
like, we know what you did, and he's like, "I don't think I'll be having chicken for a while." Some great Steven content in this episode.
Yeah, he's been really good for the camera. Yeah, he's just really provided some good comic relief. Yeah, I don't really have anything else.
We don't have many episodes left, actually. Next week will be late because I'm going to be away when it shows here. So
did you say you're going to watch it before you get back, or?
I probably will watch it when it airs here, and probably have listened to some content.
Does it air the same time as here?
That needn't stopped it. Is it the same time as here?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to Perth for the week. So that'll be 3 hours behind. Oh, actually, maybe on streaming it could happen, but I'll be busy. I won't be able to do it with you.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just wondering if it's safe for me to go onto Discord and start ranting again during the episode. So I probably won't do that then, just in case I spoil something for you.
No, probably. But what you should do is write it down in a chat and send it to me afterwards.
Okay. I'll do that.
Write your thoughts as we go.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for watching again. Until late next week.
All right. See ya.